that I actually believe that God's preferred method of speaking is the still small voice. And why do I believe that? Is because I'm a mother with 5 children. And when my children were young, and I was trying to teach them, I have 4 sons in a row and then a daughter. I was trying to teach them like basic things like clean your room. I had a dream. I had a dream that I would say to my sons and my daughter, children, it's time to clean your room. And my children would jump up from would leave their books, would turn off the TV, would stop the Xbox, would stop playing a game, and they would run to their rooms and they would clean it, and they would not put the stuff under the bed like I used to find it, and they would not put everything in the dirty clothes. No, they would separate the clean from the dirty. They would hang it up. They would make their beds. I had a dream that never materialized yet, but I have hope for my grandchildren. Anyway, but usually what happened was, I'd say, oh, okay, kids, it's time to clean the room. And there'd be no movement at all. And, then I'd go over and I'd turn off the television and I'd say, guys, you gotta, just give me 5 more minutes. I'm almost done this game. And it would go like that. And I think that when we read the Bible and God tells us to do something, and he says, hey, kids, I'd like you to do that because I really still love the world. I'd like you to do it. And instead, we need 5 prophecies and a vision and a this to just do basic obedience to the simple things, let alone move into what he says. And a lot of times we only have what we ask for. And now I have many levels, and I talk about here, which my time is up. But I want to say that this is for whoever wants it. And when I read revival history, when I read the Evan Roberts, when I read the stories of people, God's generals, what was behind the breakthrough for the miraculous often was just intense desire. They would go anywhere. They would do anything. They would sign up, they would pray hours a day. They would believe. They started to have visions and they had experiences. And you see all of this stuff that goes on behind. And just like God said for me about healing the sick, I started to, after, that Inuit thing, and then the Sacramento thing, I did nothing but healing services for a whole period of time. But I will tell you this, the very first person I ever saw got out of a wheelchair was my own son.